Welcome once again to Living on Purpose. My name is Fola Daniel Speaks, and today I'm asking you a question. Do you want to be wealthy? Yes. Do you want to be wealthy? I'm sure that the answer to that question is a straight, no hesitant yes from you. And everyone who is asked if they want to be wealthy would always say yes, and they don't even think twice about it. But the question is, do you really want to be wealthy? Now, you may be wondering why I'm asking if you want to be wealthy. The reason I'm asking if you want to be wealthy is because sometimes people say they want to be wealthy, but they are not taking decisions that will lead to wealth. If you claim that you want to be wealthy and you're not taking decisions that lead to wealth, then you are not ready or planning to become wealthy. For example, if anyone is planning to be wealthy, what are the decisions that the person should be taking? The first and the most important thing is for you to check your mindset, because money is a mindset. Money is a mindset, and if you don't work on your mindset, you will never become wealthy. What do I mean by money is a mindset? There are those who believe that some people were born to be wealthy and some others were born to be poor. If you don't take care of that mindset, you would never be wealthy. There are those who believe that the disadvantage they have had because of how, where, and when they were born, they would never become wealthy. And there are those who believe that regardless of what has happened in the past, they can become wealthy. Now, you see what I'm talking about when I say that money is a mindset? If you believe that you can become wealthy, then you will become wealthy. There is also an attitude to wealth. And one of the attitudes to wealth is being a generous person. If you're a stingy person, the likelihood of becoming wealthy can be slimmer. Now, I know that there are some wealthy people who are stingy, but you understand that to make money, you have to give something in order to make more money. What am I talking about when I say that you have to give something? For example, you have to learn from those who know how to create wealth. And for you to learn from some of them, you don't expect that everything they're going to say to you would come to you free. Sometimes you have to pay for trainings, you have to pay for courses, sometimes you have to pay for coaching or mentoring in order to learn from those who know the secrets to wealth. And apart from just being generous, you also need to understand that giving itself is a principle of life. The more you give, the more you get. Go and take a look at all the wealthy men in the world. There's not a single one of them that does not donate to a charity cause on a yearly basis. Talk about Jeff Bezos, talk about Aliko Dangote, talk about Bill Gates, talk about Elon Musk. All of them have something that they are giving to. Even the founder of Facebook, Mark Zuckerberg, every one of them, regardless of their religious affiliation, they give to something. I've seen people argue over time regarding the issue of tithes and offerings, and they say, oh, but there are so many wealthy people out there who don't pay tithes, but they give to one thing or the other. Let me tell you something. This is not even an argument about tithes and offering. This is simply to let you know that wealth is an attitude. And I am yet to see a wealthy man who doesn't give to something in particular. Whether give to a research cause, give for research about cancer, give to some children who are malnourished, give to some children who have some form of deformity or the other. They have something they consistently give to. It's because wealth is connected to generosity. Remember, the first thing I said is that wealth is a mindset. Now, in addition to wealth being a mindset, you need to have the generosity mindset for you to become wealthy. Then the third thing that you need to understand if you're going to be wealthy is that your daily decisions will determine if you're going to be wealthy. Your daily decisions will determine if you're going to be wealthy. If you're going to be wealthy, you can't be spending it all. If you're going to be wealthy, you've got to be investing in something, whether it's real estate, whether it's stocks, shares, mutual funds, anything out there that you can invest in. You have to invest in something, and you don't just put money in there and sit down. Then you should also not wait until you have some huge money before you start putting money into them. The way some of those things work is that you consistently put money into them. It's the consistency that becomes wealth for you. If you don't put money there consistently, you just put a lump sum there today and hoping for another breakthrough tomorrow, and then put a huge amount into your investment. Sometimes you may not be able to get it to work like that. So put a little in there consistently, put a little in there on a daily basis. Before you blink, it's a whole lot, because it works with the principle of compound interest. So you need to set aside some money on a daily basis. Another way to become wealthy is to create systems that will work for you while you sleep. Take, for example, I'm an author and I've written well over 30 books at the time of this recording. And you'd realize that one of the things I've done is to put some of my books out there on the internet. Some of them are in print. Now, when you see some of them in print or you see them online, I don't have to be there physically for people to buy, particularly the ones online. I only wrote one book and the printer has duplicated them in so many numbers. Or online, I've only put one book online, but several people will keep buying again and again and again. All I need to do is to make sure I tell people about my book. My book is out there, people see them and they buy. And because of time zone, I may be in another country while someone else is buying my books. So even when I'm long gone, the books are still going to be there on those platforms and people are still going to be buying. What have I done? I've put something out there that can keep bringing money back to me consistently. So number one, work on your mindset, because money is a mindset. Number two, make sure you increase your generosity strategically and by wisdom, because wealth is connected to generosity. Number three, invest in things, invest in stocks, invest in shares, invest in real estate, particularly if you live in a country like Nigeria where lands don't depreciate, they consistently appreciate. Put some money into houses, put some money into real estate, but do it carefully. Do it with wisdom. Make sure you learn from people who know about it. But more importantly, go and learn about how money works and check the decisions that you're taking on a daily basis. You can't keep spending everything, buying from the most expensive places when there are alternatives, spending and giving everybody money anyhow and expect to become wealthy. You need to apply wisdom. So again, I ask, do you want to become wealthy? I'm sure you do. Change the decisions you're making today about money, change your attitude, change your mindset, and I'm certain that one day, very soon, if you are not already wealthy, then you're going to become wealthy. Thank you for listening. Please head on now to youtube.com/Fola Daniel Speaks.